There we go. That was a bit more like being in America.
Yeah, that was boisterous.
Hooping and hollering. So welcome to the One Club Live, presented by MasterCard here at the 151st Open Championship at Royal Liverpool. My name's Rick Shiels, I'm your host, and I'm here with Max Homa. Max, it's great to have you. Thanks for coming along.
Oh, happy to be here. I wish I had those seats up front. Those look pretty comfy.
How have you found your Open week so far?
It's been good. A little wet today, but it's been good. The golf course is awesome. This is my favorite tournament we play every year. Something special about being over here playing proper golf, as they say. So it's nice to be back. I hadn't gotten to spend any time here really, so it's cool to see the sights, have all the fans out. It's been fun.
Have you managed to explore much of Liverpool just yet?
No, I have my 8-month-old here, so I'm exploring diapers more than I am cities these days. But yeah, we walked around a little bit, but so far it's been kind of just golf. Hopefully with an early tee time on Friday, we can go pop around and see the sights.
So you've got an afternoon tee time tomorrow. Who is it you're out with tomorrow?
I'm going to probably play with Justin Thomas and Matt Fitzpatrick.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And you were with Matt last year as well at the Open, weren't you?
Yeah, we played together, us two and Tiger. So no offense to Matt, but wasn't so excited about playing with Matt as I was Tiger, but it worked out. We got to giggle like little schoolboys while we walked around with Tiger.
Well, you were talking about front row seats before. You had front row seats to one of the most incredible moments at last year's Open Championship as Tiger walked over the Swilcan Bridge and you guys stood back. Explain that kind of feeling. I bet that was incredible to witness.
Yeah, it was wild. He didn't play particularly well, so we kind of knew Friday it was going to be just kind of a stroll for him. All the fans were amazing. All the respect he was given throughout the whole day was cool. After every green, just standing ovation. Then we got to 18. Matt and I had talked about it, and we said there's no way in hell we will be walking over that bridge before that man does. And Tiger went last off 18, and Matt played great on Friday. I needed to eagle 18 to make the cut, so I'm a little nervous, but it was actually kind of subsided by the fact that Tiger's, potentially playing his last Open Championship at St. Andrews. Who knows? He's done a lot more amazing things than that, but Tiger hits his tee shot and he's staring at it, and then he looks at his driver and it felt like he's taking forever. And me and Matt were standing like, stone figures, and his caddy, Tiger's caddy Joe, slapped us on the back and said, "Go ahead." And I looked at him like, "Are you crazy? I'm not going to be the one to walk before Tiger." So finally Tiger starts to saunter forward, and the whole 300-yard walk up was unbelievable. The amphitheater they have at that course on that hole especially is wild. All the hotels, apartment buildings, the stands. I mean, I've just never seen so many eyeballs on one person.
What have you enjoyed about the golf course here so far? I know you've had some practice rounds. What do you enjoy about Royal Liverpool? Do you feel like it suits your game? And what kind of takeaways can you share with everyone listening today about the golf course itself?
Yeah, it's a really, I guess every course over here is quite a bit more unique than where we play in the States. Obviously, so much depends on the wind and the rain and all of that. But it's different. It's not insanely demanding off the tee, but the greens are really complex. If you miss the fairway on the wrong side, there's almost no chance to hit it at quite a few pins. In the second hole, the way the wind's going to go this week, I don't think you can get to a left pin at all, even from the fairway. So it'll be a bit different, but it's in unreal shape. These are the best greens I've ever put on this side of the pond. The runoffs off the greens are cool. They're a lot steeper than normal, so you can still putt up these hills, but I think you'll see a bit more pitching, which is great. There's just a lot of options, and there's just some unique stuff. I'm staring at the third hole right now, and there's out of bounds that lines the entire right side of the fairway. It's very concerning, I guess. It's weird to see white stakes that close to a green, but I think it's a lovely golf course.
What do you have to do to your game to adjust from normal playing in the States? What do you have to do to your game to adjust to the conditions out here this week? Do you make many changes, or do you just try and play your normal game?
It's a little bit of both. You still want to be the player you are. You make little tweaks to the bag. I feel like I changed a bit of my 60-degree just because the turf's so different over here. I have a 3-iron and a 7-wood. I didn't even travel with the 7-wood. I tried it last year, and the wind doesn't love 7-wood so much. So play a bit more with the 3-iron. I just think really, you're still the same player. You still hit probably your same shot shape that you love, but you have to be more conscious of using your creativity. When the wind's off the left and I'm somebody who likes to cut it, I've had to get used to just how far left I need to start a golf ball. We were just joking on the walk over here that 10-mile-per-hour winds over here seem like 20 at home. How much the ball, Scotty Scheffler last week was talking about it. It looks like a ping pong ball is in the air, just getting absolutely swatted by the wind. So you do little things like that, but I just think that creative players, patient players do great over here. Leaving it in the right spot is just as important as hitting great shots. You're going to make your birdies, but it's out here where I think you get a little greedy, and the golf course, that's when it shows its teeth. So you just have to be a bit careful about that.
A lot of things have changed since last Open. You become a father.
Yeah.
And you're traveling with the little one as well. How has that been at the moment? Is that put a lot of strain on your off-course time, or does it actually do the opposite? Does it take your mind off the golf a little bit?
Yeah, it's great mentally, terrible physically. My back is so sore. He's getting heavy. I never knew 19 pounds could be so heavy. But yeah, it's fun. You finish a round of golf, and you're a dad. You're not a golfer anymore. He does not care. So it is fun. It's nice to have them over here. It's going to be cool one day to tell him that, before he was a year old, he'd already been to Scotland, or he had already been across the pond. He'd been to 2 different countries over here. So it's fun. It's fun having him over here. It's great for me and my wife just because we get to still experience so many cool things, and then I just go play golf a few days a week.
I mean, like I say, I think a lot of parents in here can sympathise this idea of travelling around the world with your little boy. To be able to kind of deal with all that must be quite challenging, but like I say, I'm sure you're adjusting to life as we all do. Yeah. one of the, I think a lot of people sat here listening, we get to play in these conditions all the time. As you can see, beautiful British weather. What do you think it does to you, kind of your golf game? Do you feel like it strengthens you playing in conditions like this all the time? I know you probably didn't grow up playing in rain and wind. Do you feel like us Brits have more resilience when it comes to playing in conditions like these?
Yeah, I would say so. I think what it does help, though, is you get really into that one shot at a time mindset because it feels like just survival. Your umbrella's going sideways. Sometimes you have to ditch it. You're uncomfortable. You're hitting 4-iron from 40 yards closer than normal, things of that nature. So I do think that it takes a lot of willpower, a tough-minded golfer, I guess, to battle through it. But that's why this is my favorite tournament. I think whoever wins this event every year, they had to do everything great. You need to hit the ball great. You obviously need to putt and chip it great, all those normal things. But you also have to be resilient, as you said. You have to be tough. You have to be willing to get uncomfortable and still excel. So I think that this tournament encompasses everything.
It's nice, quite nicely you said that, because we've got a little quiz for you.
Oh, God.
How good is your open knowledge?
Hopefully good.
So we had Victor Hovland in yesterday, okay? And the challenge is simple, in theory. You get 60 seconds to name as many open venues, past and present. Okay?
Okay.
No help from the audience until the last 20 seconds, and then you can assist. Okay?
Okay.
I'm giving you a minute. I'm going to get the stopwatch going.
Horrible.
Okay? Would you like to know what score you've got to beat?
Yeah.
So it's 14. Victor got 11.
Oh, yeah, no chance. I'm sitting at about 5 or 6 at the moment.
He probably got about 5 or 6 on his own, and then the audience really helped him.
Well.
Okay? So all you guys get thinking as well. You ready?
Yep.
On your marks, get set, go.
This one, St. Andrews, Royal Troon, Carnoustie. It's amazing my brain is just hitting a wall. Port Rush, I think I thought of that myself. How do I not know these? Oh, Muirfield, Turnberry.
The audience aren't even...
St. George's, I even played that one. I forgot about it. Birkdale, Jordan won there. When you all yell at the same time, it's hard for me to think and hear you guys. Glen Eagles?
He's just throwing ones out there. Any more?
I'm not going to cheat. That's as far as I got.
Is that it?
Yeah.
You're out? Call it a day?
Can you name them? 'Cause I'm gonna
50 seconds, right. What was the scores, Ross? 9.
That's so bad.
Which ones did he miss? You said
I
Turnberry,
said that one.
Prestwick,
Prestwick.
the home of the Open. Royal Lytham and St Anne's.
Lytham.
I'm not sure. I think there was maybe a couple others. Princes, Royal St Ports. Only a
I didn't
few.
even know that one.
They're past and present, to be fair. So you did all right. Right, I've got some questions to ask you. And also, I'd like the audience to have a little think here. We're going to ask Max some questions. 3 really good questions. I'm going to get Max to mark 3 golf balls up as he does normally and also sign it. And whoever asks the best questions gets one of these balls. I've got some questions to ask you. You can do that and I'll pass over the mic to you. So, these are from social media. Who is the second funniest player on tour? And I'm guessing he says second because he presumes that you're the first.
That was a good thing to presume. I was just going to say myself. Second funniest. Harold Varner's very funny. Justin Thomas is mean, but he can be funny. Who else? You know who I think the funniest person is? He plays DP is Eddie Pepperell. Eddie Pepperell is one of the funniest people, especially playing golf with him. It is. He's a true joy. So I'm gonna say Eddie.
I like that. Right, opening up to questions. We've got 3 firing in fast. Tiger Woods top there at the front. We've got to vet the question first quickly, just in case there's. No, can't ask that one. Oh, you good. Anyone else got a question? The gent behind, potentially? Just in case there's any hard-hitting questions.
All right, you've got a round of golf and a night out with Justin Spieth, Justin Thomas, and Ricky Fowler. Who are you choosing?
A round of golf and a night out. Sorry, I'll do this while you do that.
No, I got it. You said Justin Spieth, so I'm assuming you just had a night out. I'm gonna say Justin just because we've done it about 1 billion times. So I guess I know what I'm getting into, and I know I'm gonna feel absolutely awful the next day.
Nice. We've got another one coming in. We've got you a nice golf ball here. He's got what's that backwards? What do you put there, Max?
25.
Oh,
Lucky
25.
number.
Lucky number 25, and it's signed. Any reason why 25 is your lucky number?
One of my friends in high school passed away, and it was his basketball number.
Oh, that's
So,
nice. Oh, nice touch. Yes, question there with the young lad.
How do you fit in as a schoolboy, managing to get all the practice in and also do your homework at the same time? Because I'm always struggling trying to fit in. Because my dad always shouted to me saying you're not doing enough practice. And then I'm getting told off by my mum not doing enough homework. So how do you fit it all in at the same time?
That is the best question I've ever heard. The answer to that would be, your dad sounds really smart at the moment.
He's there.
There is a balance. The serious answer is there is a balance. I think one of my favorite parts of growing up and playing this game, whether I had made it professionally or not, was I learned how to manage my time really well. You start to become very efficient. One of my first coaches I ever had always said, if you got 45 minutes, that's all you have for the day. Go make it a very efficient 45 minutes at the golf course, and then go get your real life stuff done. At the end of the day, off the golf course matters a lot more than on the golf course, and I'm going through that right now with my son. You know, I'm not home a ton, but when I'm home, I try to make sure that I'm doing the most that I can. I'm spending as much time with him as I can. I'm doing everything I can for him, but then when I'm at the golf course, if I'm going to be there, I'm going to really be there. So I would just suggest if you got time, make the most of it on the golf course, and I would also say do your homework, because that is important.
Nice, good answer. We've got time for one more. Okay, one more question, young lad there at the front.
See you on Rick's channel.
I gotta get invited. He's a big time star. I'm just a golfer.
I think a nice little 10-shot challenge with Max would be pretty good. Where would we play? Where's your home course?
We could play. You don't want to go there right now. It's 115 degrees at my
No,
house. I might just travel to you. I live in Arizona, man. It's hotter than the sun. You come in the winter, we could go somewhere. TBC Scottsdale. That's a fun one. Yeah,
Deal. Let's get it done. Thank you, everybody, for your fantastic questions. The three who asked questions. We've got some signed golf balls here.
Thank you, guys.
We all wish Max a huge
Thank you.
best of luck this week.
Thank
Give
you.
Max a huge round of applause.
Thanks very much.